All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's weekly Quiptic crossword, web only. Supposed to be a little bit easier than the daily. That hasn't always been the case recently. Set by Chandler. Let's see what Chandler has for us. Turn aside, first signs of demands emerging from lecturer. I'm thinking turn aside might be the definition. First signs of demands emerging, maybe the first two letters DE. I can definitely see a turn aside word starting with DE, but then from lecturer. Oh, if I keep going, with the next two words, we have DEFL, which could then be deflect, but I just don't see. Oh, no, so it's LECT comes from lecturer. I presume that is an allowable abbreviation. So yeah, it's the first letters of demands emerging from. All right, equestrian competitor still on terrace. Ooh, can't think what that would be. How about early form of insect found in similar valleys? I think this is a fairly straightforward hidden clue. When I read early form of insect, I was thinking evolutionarily speaking, but I think it's just for each insect, it might begin as a larva, which is hidden within similar valleys. All right, funny doctor. Following beginners in children's orthopedics. I immediately think of that terrible Robin Williams film where he was a funny doctor. But I'm wondering if funny doctor might be an anagram of doctor following beginners. Oh no, the beginners in children's orthopedics are just like that first clue, the first letters of those. So we get CO. Yes, and a doctor could be a medic. And so we get comedic, meaning funny. Let me go on and do some more downs. Facilities in France, Germany, and Sweden for natural disasters. Yeah, I'm wondering if facilities in France might be a word for toilets in French, salle de bain. And then Germany might be D, DE, and Sweden S for natural disasters. I think that's going to be the definition. Yeah, I don't get that. Place, sect, transformed in striking display. That looks like an anagram of place, sect. We're going to have two C's, and it's going to be a striking display. I don't see that anagram. No, let me, of course it could be a striking display. I'm thinking of something that makes a big impression, but it could be literally people on striking, on strike, workers. Display, but I don't know, banners or whatever. What would they have? I'm not sure. All right, Dorothy shortly facing bank gets more eccentric. All right. Well, Dorothy can be dot for short. A bank, in one sense of the word, might be a tier. And if you're getting more eccentric, you're dottier. All right, ordinary fellow is fed rubbish, creating infringement on a field. I'm thinking it's going to be an infringement on a football field, and it could be offside. Ordinary, I think, is O. fellow is F, and then is fed is anagram, so it becomes is fed rubbish. And there we go. Try in this place to be heard. Well, it's funny. I'm thinking the first word I think of for in this place is here, H-E-R-E, and to be heard suggests a homophone, which would be H-E-A-R. But I'm just a little puzzled because that's obviously part of the word heard. But I think if you try a case as a judge, you hear it. I just wonder, could he not, Chandler, have come up with a better homophone indicator, one that didn't repeat the letters of the answer? Anyway, I do know there are equestrian competitions called events, and I think someone who takes part might be an eventer. And so I think still is even so, still, on TER, the abbreviation for terrace. All right. All right, trainee Tom misplaced. Thing worked on strings. All right, I think an anagram of trainee Tom having the first letter makes a huge difference because I think it's going to be a marionette. Two T's, yeah, one N, two E's. Yeah, there we go. All right, thin thread. I'm thinking a strand in piece of furniture for displaying things about right. Yeah, I think a furniture piece for displaying might be a stand, and that goes about R for right. All right, so now yeah, so actually all three countries I think are represented by a single letter, and the facilities, I think the facilities is singular loo, but then with the D and the S for Germany and Sweden, we get floods. Yeah, I'm questioning why it's facilities plural in the clue, but I'm nitpicking as usual. All right, we do have an S and an E now for our striking display. STE seems the most. Oh no, I think SPE would create a spectacle that uses up our two C's. All right. Okay, denial, it requires breakdown from top to bottom. So I think it's going to be an anagram of denial, it. We have to break that down and rearrange it. And it will mean from top to bottom. We have another I to use. I think it's going to be in something in detail, I think. Yeah, top to bottom in detail, I suppose. Container for documents. Oh, I'm thinking briefcase in short-lived legal event. Yeah, so it's a charade. Short-lived is brief and legal event is a case. Frightening, well, I'm thinking scary. Evidence of injury would be a scar, and that is shown or written out by an unknown is Y. Yeah, I just finished recording the Everyman, which came out yesterday, my video, where we had Z for an unknown. Here it's Y. All right, item put on floor, kept by daughter and son for forms of medication. Yeah, so I think it's going to be an item put on floor in between D and S for daughter and son. Doses. What are forms of medication? Yeah, I'm not seeing item put on floor like carpet or no, I cannot think of what that would be. All right. Oh, let's try 9 down. Starting point altered for pastime near to tracks. All right, our starting point has 13 letters, so I think we're going to alter that. Pastime near to tracks. Let's try the anagram helper. Starting point. Oh, train spotting, of course. Yes. I have accused some of my friends of being secret train spotters, and they've done the same to me. And yeah, it could be true, but I'm not admitting it. All right. A German among 5 bridge players showing enthusiasm. Well, the bridge players would be the 4 directions north, south, east, and west. And then I think we're going to put A and D again for German. And it's going to mean enthusiasm. No, I don't see it. All right, how about trick by Eric Upset, say, retired hotel employee. Eric Upset, I'm thinking, is going to be an anagram of Eric. But then what's the say? Oh, the say could be EG. And that might be retired to give GE. And maybe it's a hotel employee. Ah, yes, I paused there to cough, and while I did, I was thinking of concierge. I think I started by thinking a trick might be a con. Then I think we have the anagram of Eric, and then we have e.g., say, backwards or retired. All right. Musical instrument, wrongly let in car. All right, anagram of let in car, and that's going to be a clarinet. All righty, a secondary thoroughfare, overseas. Yeah, I don't see that one. Urge parent developed. Okay, we have 10 letters in urge parent. To get exciting book. Well, I was looking for page. We have page and then page turner. All right. Firm linked to leading masterstroke. Firm can be CO. And if you're leading in a game, you are up. And so you get a coup, a masterstroke. All right, fine point. Before journalist, dined sumptuously. Well, journalist is often editor, shortened to ed. And if the definition is dine sumptuously, then I can definitely see this ending in ed. I think fine can be abbreviated to F, maybe from pencils, is that it? F, or fine condition, I'm not exactly sure. So then we have to put in a word for point. And for, oh, well, point of the compass might be east and feasted. All right, at home, awkward type, grips line in a clumsy way. Well, at home is usually in. Awkward type, I wonder if that could be an anagram Yes, an anagram of type, and that's going to grip L for line, and in a clumsy way might be ineptly. All right, that was our showing enthusiasm. Oh, I'm thinking eagerness. I think German is GER. Um, yeah, A plus ger, and it's in between E, east, north, east, and two souths. All right. Set free concerning rental agreement. I think that's a fairly straightforward charade. Concerning can be re, and a rental agreement might be your lease to release. Oh, of course, I said carpet. Why did I not think of a rug item put on floor? And so forms of medication might be drugs, I suppose. All right. Children with a sign of amusement are annoyance. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure how to read that. Oh, chagrin could be annoyance, much to my chagrin. Uh, um, I do see a grin there would be. Yeah, so I think children must be abbreviated to CH with a grin. All right. Good, I think, is that G. Artist is usually RA for a member of the Royal Academy. Given praise after turn is unhurried. Well, I'm thinking gradual might be unhurried. Yes, so laud is praise. If you praise somebody, you laud them, and that's given a turn. All right. Make certain, well, surely ensure. English is E, and then the word nurse is prepared are anagrammed. Some mature captain's summary, well, I think that's a fairly obvious hidden clue. We have a recap in there. And is this the last one? Yes. A secondary thoroughfare overseas. Oh, well, overseas would be abroad. Uh, and a secondary thoroughfare would be a B road. I like that. All right, did I leave any empty? No, did I mistype? Well, we'll find out. Let's check all. I'm going to take the time to scan twice. Yeah, I don't see anything empty. All right. Well, I thought, oh yeah, I got that one done within 20 minutes, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think Chandler got it exactly right for the difficulty level of the Quiptic. So I thank him and I thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead.